Alright YouTube, what is going on? It's Hightower 5000 today, bringing you episode number 33 of Road to Max, and we are now kicking off Double XP weekend. So as you can see by the time, Double XP weekend has actually been going for about 2 hours and 50 minutes so far. I came back from uni at 1 o'clock, so I wasn't on for exactly when it started, but I have reset my XP counter. You can't really see it too well, it's on 412k right now. The new FIFA came out yesterday, a lot of you will know, so I came on and played that, and I did some AFK skills, got mining up to the verge of getting leveled up, which is really good, and also went ahead and started doing some fishing as well. Already 42% the way through that. I think I've decided I want to try and get to 93 fishing just so I can do waterfall without boosts. That would be really great. So I'll be doing some barbarian fishing instead of waterfall just because it was nice and AFK for when I was playing FIFA. First level we're going to get is going to be mining, just because I'm still wanting corrupt ore, so when I go ahead and do some smithing. Earlier on when I was here I was still about 160 or so k away. I think the voice of Serum was activated, so I think I'm getting about just under 600 XP per ore. I was getting something like 740, 750, which is just mad, so I'm probably going to come back. I'm going to get this level here and I'm actually not going to mine again. What I'm going to do is I'll wait till the voice of 7 is activated, basically to be, I guess, efficient with my time. After this, not really at all sure what I am going to do. I mean, I've got quite a lot of AFK and stuff to do, but I don't want to do that. I usually like to use Fridays as my click intensive day. I'm going to have to work out what I need to do for herb lore, so I'm going to work that out. And then I'm probably going to go ahead and actually start doing some smithing. So I've got these corrupt ores to use up. My inventory was only 5 in my inventory, but as you know, you've seen the last episode, there's a shit ton of resources in my bank. Need to go in and find myself some portable forges. Not going to buy them myself, they'll be getting hosted everywhere this weekend, portable forges and all portables in general, just because they'll save me some of my protein bars, which in the long run means more XP, so that's what I'm going to do. Need to find that, and I'm really still unsure, to be honest, what I'm going to do. I've really not planned this weekend out well at all, so I'm really just going to play it by ear and see how it goes. I'm now thinking that I'm actually going to spend the majority of my cash on maybe actually trying to get 99 herb lore this weekend. However, I'm not actually going to get 99 herb lore. Same with mining and same with feeding. So next weekend at Runefest, basically there's like this hour or so, I think it's like 5 till 6, or maybe it's afterwards actually, I don't think it's during the Golden Gnomes, where you can go ahead and you can actually get levels, which is quite smart. You can get like achievements, so it's an hour for achievements, so it's people who are getting 99s, 120s and 200 mils really. So I've signed up for 2 of them, 2 skills which I've signed up for are mining and for feeding. So I might get herb lore this weekend, I don't know, but I'll definitely be getting like maybe 20k or near enough, just about there, this weekend, and then next weekend I'll actually get levels. Hopefully I'll be able to record that as well, that should be great fun. Anyway, so that is the level now. Nothing new at 98, don't expect it. 1.225k to go, which will take me, I'm not really at all sure at double XP how long it'll take me. I don't think it'll take me too long. Maybe take me about 3 hours or so, and then we will be done, which is absolutely great. So the last few levels of mining have been very, very easy. We all know that. Sandstone is just OP. It's getting up to level 77, which was the biggest problem. When, or after actually, I managed to get up to Living Rock Caverns. Living Rock Caverns from 77 to 80, that was a wee bit of a push as well, because I can only do concentrated coal. And then after that as well, going ahead and doing gold concentrated ore from 80 to 89. That took a wee while as well, but it was really worth it at the end. If you're looking to do mining, trust me, it's worth just grinding through them lower levels, because when you get to this stage, it's easy as anything. I might as well just do this as well before we start the weekend. So that's me 427k in. I basically started the day off at 178 million XP, had a total level of 2,347. You might be like, why I'm on EOC? I'm actually on EOC World because 7 stones I know are going to be busy as fuck this weekend. As you can see, there's even a free stone over there, which is really good. I don't know why I'm not using it. But on this World 18, EOC Worlds, I mean, they've not got the best interface, or some people prefer this interface, but they're so empty, it's unreal. So I highly recommend using other worlds. So I think I've decided I'm actually going to go ahead and do a farming run. I can't really remember how to do farming runs. I've got some trees planted and some trees not. I basically landed up planting my last round of cheese and not going around and actually checking the health of them. Not at all sure why, but 1 or 2 I have landed up checking just when I was making the money making guide and 1 or 2 other things. Some trees I will get XP out of, and I should be able to get a level now I really should have pre-planted trees and been a lot more prepared, and I've also got my charms to go through as well, so I'm actually starting to think I'm probably going to make a list soon and just go through everything. If I do need to go ahead, I've actually got quite a lot of saplings in the bank, but I need to go ahead. I might actually withdraw. I need to withdraw more of these. I also need to get myself some cactus spines, I believe. Oh, well, there we go. There's an easy way to lose 500k, but it will be worth it. Hopefully this weekend, I'm thinking the amount of runs I can do, I'm probably getting about 3 runs or so in double XP. So that hopefully means I can, give or take, get about 1 million XP in farming, which at my level is my lowest skill, I believe, right now. That'll boost me all the way up to about 3 million XP, which I believe is around about 84, which will be quite good, get another 4 levels. Alright, so first tree is here. I can't even remember, honestly, how to do a run, or I can't remember the exact route I did. So go ahead and just clear it. So that's 21k per tree. I'm pretty sure use, I maybe should do magics actually this weekend, but I've got use in the bank, so I might as well use them for this run anyway. I'm pretty sure papayas are pretty much the same amount of XP as well. There may be a little bit more, a little bit less. Can't really remember. But that means 20k a tree per run. I'm doing, I believe, 10 trees. So that's just over 200k, I believe, per run, which is pretty good. And there we go. This is the third tree, and this will be a level as well. Not that tree. This tree here. There we go. There's the levels. There's 81. It's our first farming level of the weekend. And that means now it's our joint lowest skill now with Slayer as well. A lot of people would be disappointed to know that Slayer is actually my lowest skill. And I know it's a bit upsetting, but it means that I'm leaving it to the end. And that means that the end will be more enjoyable for me going to Runescape. Because a lot of people land up, I can guarantee, leaving skills like divination and runecrafting. And those skills are just not enjoyable at all. Whereas I'd rather get into combat and have a really good combat orientated end. And I realise that yes, I'll make a lot of money out that way. But fortunately right now I've still got a decent amount of money anyway. And you can easily, I just stress using the cleaning herb method. If you've not seen my money making guide, go ahead and see that. It's 2.5 mil per hour right now because people are wanting clean herbs for the weekend. Even more probably right now, to be honest. It's just so overpowered. And that's really where I'm getting all my money from. Looking at level 81, absolutely nothing new as well. But to be honest, that's the problem with farming, and that's why I've really not done it for such a long time, is it's the exact same from 60. Pretty much. You maybe start doing magic trees at 75, but it's such an expensive skill, such a shite skill. Only good thing about it, I suppose, is herb runs, but I don't too often do herb runs. I maybe only do them once or twice a week, just because I'm not on that much, to be honest. And I'm not on enough, and I just wouldn't be efficient in the end. There we go. So for papaya trees, I'm getting about 18k, so near enough. I'm getting 21k for use. 18k for papayas. I know they're the second tier of each. I know I can do a palm tree, I think that's the better fruit tree, and I can obviously do magic ones as well. So I could do better, and I probably actually will go ahead and plant them for later on. This is a good start. And there we go. It took me a lot longer than it really should have. That's me done a farm run now, and I'm already a ridiculous amount of the way through the level as well. As you can see, I'm already 147k the way there, so I should get it next time I do a farm run. Anyway, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go into my bank, and I'm going to go ahead and start off by doing some smithing now. So as you can see, just about got 2k corruptors, and we got 1.5k of these protein bars. If I take them to the portable forge, gives me some boost as well. It's at a 10% chance of saving a bar or an ore when smelting or smithing it. So I'm going to go ahead and probably head to Lumberge. That's where probably most of them will be located. And then I should get a level very quickly actually. I've anticipated that I will be able to get to at least 94. 81k away from 92, which won't take me too long to get to at all either. Alright, so fast forward about, I don't know how long, it's been 20 minutes or so, and I am now using this forge, which someone is hosting, no idea who it is, when I'm actually on the same world as well, doing hot worlds. Right now I'm just going for the corruptors. I want to get the shite XP, I guess you could say, out the way. It's taking me about 140 seconds, which is about a minute or 2 minutes and 20 seconds to get through 60 of these, and that's giving me about 19k. It's not too bad anyway, considering at my level anyway that smithing XP is very expensive, and it's not the best skill to train these days because all the armour that you can make with smithing isn't really worth much. The best you can make is full rune, and full rune these days is only worth like 150k, which you can make that in about 2 minutes now. So there we go, there's the level, which is good to see. I'll get round to using the protein bars after I've used all the corruptors. Have a slow start but have a fast end with the protein bars. 92, that's halfway to 99, another skill. Rune helm, and I also got some other stuff in there, but it doesn't really matter. because when I do come round to training this skill, it will be adamant plate bodies, which require level 88 all the way to level 99. So fast forward, I don't know how long it's really been. I've been watching a bit of Netflix really. I really should be a lot more productive, but I'm just not in the mood right now for some reason. I actually finally got through all the corruptors, as well as doing one or two other IRL stuff. Unfortunately, because I was still in uni and just getting back into the swing of things, there's quite a lot of work. So I had to do some of that, and I ended up logging out a few times as well. That's all that done though. And so far, not at all sure how much XP that got. So I got a fair amount. Our total's up to 1.1 mil finally, and we're only about 228k away from the next level. This is going to do us the world of good though. The protein bars is where the real XP is at. We're getting about 300 XP per corruptor, whereas with one of these bars, as you can see, I get 1000 XP basically. So that's 1.5 mil there. That is me going ahead and using protein bars on this. So the portable forge bonus is 450 XP normally. Times that by 2, you get 900. Add on the portable forge boost, and then I've also got some blacksmith clothing. That adds on like an extra 5 XP or something. So not too much, but it does help. So that is 1.5 mil right there. And that'll take us, only actually need 971k. And thinking about it as well, using that, I'm pretty sure I actually save bars as well. So I will actually get quite a bit into level 94 as well, which is wonderful. And again, this is ultra AFK, this is even more AFK. Don't have to, it was every about 2 minutes, 20 seconds I had to click. With this, it's like every 4 minutes, so I can just sit back and relax. Wait till this XP continues to go in, and it's so good with smithing, because smithing is very expensive, as I said before, so it's just absolutely wonderful. As you can see in my chat down here, your portable anvil saved you a bar, so I'm saving bars as well, which is absolutely great. I'm now starting to think maybe I should do a wee more smithing and maybe try and go for 99 in that. We'll do the calculations for that as well, because 99 smithing would be really, really nice. It's not really a very common one, but it's one that, in a sense, the one thing I've always said in RuneScape is that I would like to make my own rune set from scratch. Go ahead, mine the ores, and go ahead and smith everything. That's something I really like to do. But then again, smithing is, as I've said, it is not the best skill. I don't feel it's really justified anymore. So we'll just have to wait and see really. So fast forward, I don't know how long it's been. This is incredibly slow. Like I know I was like, oh great, yeah, AFK, but it's really, really slow. So here we go, here's the level. Still getting a K per bar, and I'm actually saving a lot of bars as well. So I reckon I'll be able to get maybe roughly saving about every 1 in 5 bars, I think. So I should probably get an extra about 300k, which is really, really good. I'm really going to go ahead and try to get 95 at least, if not push for more. There we go, there is level 93 again. There's probably not too much brand new. Rune, square shield, probably make a loss, there's no point in making it. Continue on with this for now. This is actually going to take me a very long time to get through this pile, 1324. So what I might do is I might break it up. Actually, I might go off and do some herb lore or something else, maybe dungeoneering later on. Well, that's me now, got 96 feeding, which is good to see. I think I missed it by quite a bit actually, but I'm getting the XP at a very fast rate, which is good to see. Now, I've been playing Counter-Strikes again. I've really not done any click-intensive stuff. After this episode on Netflix is still game, I will go ahead and I will look at herb lore or smithing. Now, I've not used up all my protein bars yet either. I was getting close to level while playing FIFA, so I was like, you know what, let's switch skills. That's what I did. So I've got through a lot, and I really actually think I would calculate, because I've saved so many protein bars, I should be able to get to 95. However, I'll go over that when I get the next level of smithing, which will be probably quite soon. And then as well, I did another about 40k mining. So I have been efficient in a sense. I guess I'm still doing AFK stuff when I really should do some click intensive stuff. But I'm going to actually probably leave a wee bit of that to Sunday as well. Just because this is the stuff I want to get. This needs to get to 98, it's near enough 99. And same with feeding, because I'm getting them at Runefest next week. So I'm now doing protein bars like I said I was just about to do. Been doing some calculations, and what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be trying to make overloads. And I can start overloads at 94 with boost, which I'm going to do. I need to get myself to 94. However, I'm not 94, so I need to get there. 424k to go. When I get this level, we'll go into the bank and I'll explain how I'm going to do it. It's going to cost me a lot of money, mind you. However, at the end of the day, I'm going to make about 500 overloads, and I'm going to need them at some point anyway. I realise I probably won't need them in the next few while, but even now going on Slayer tasks, if I have overloads, it is really going to help me out. I think it'll give me that extra incentive to go for 95 parade as well, just because that's all I need now to start bossing. So hopefully you'll start to see bossing in the near future, which will be very good. That's 94 smithing though, it has been coming, and I can actually very quickly do a calculation as well. So if we go ahead and reset this to 95, I need 826k. I have 684 bars on average. I think it's 1 in every 10 bars you roughly save, and maybe it's 1 in every 5. Nonetheless, I'll be very close to level, and I'll be willing to go ahead and do some adamant plate bodies to go ahead and get level. That's what I would land up doing. So I'm going to get 95 smithing this weekend at least. Might decide to go into 99 later. It just really depends where we get my herblore and the other skills. I'll probably do that towards the end of the weekend. Still 1 or 2 things I've got to do today. I still got to collect my daily gathering limit, and I've also still got to go and do my Serenity post as well for agility, because that's a free 40k. And I'll probably actually have to do some agility. I wonder what my dailies are actually. I've not actually checked my dailies in a long time. Ooh, Pyramid Plunder, that is a good shout actually. I might go ahead and do that one just because that'll be 2 or 3 runs of Pyramid Plunder, and it'll be a shit bonus. I mean a really good bonus, like an amazing bonus. Shit in Scotland you use a lot of these words, shit, like the shit. We use that as like a good word in a sense, like it'll be a really good bonus, so that'd be nice. Supreme Magic Potions, that is very good. So what I'm going to have to do, if we go to the bank now actually, I'm going to do the majority of these protein bars first before I start this actually. But if we go ahead and we type in extreme, then as you can see here we've got ourselves round about 500 extreme strength potions, 500 extreme attack potions. Now, I've not got a lot of defense potions, and that's kind of unfortunate. What I'll do with that is I'll have to make more. Now to make overloads you also need that along with extreme magics and extreme ranging potions. As you can see, I have like hardly any extreme. I don't actually think I have any extreme range or magic potions at all. So I'm going to have to go ahead and make them. I'll probably make about, I don't know, 300 of each of defense, range and magic, and then I guess we'll go from there. With getting 300 of each of them, that'll end up me getting to level 94, and I'll start doing some overloads. Really can't calculate how well overloads will do. I know overloads is a shit ton amount of XP per hour, but I don't actually know how many overloads you can actually make per hour. I know with presets now it's ultra fast. I know you can get like 4 mil herblore, I'm pretty sure, per hour or something like that. It's absolutely ridiculous on double XP weekends. So I'll have to do some calculations for that. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to have to go ahead and buy a lot of stuff, which is kind of unfortunate. So for this, actually I'll very quickly go back to the bank. To make extremes, most of these will know this actually, but I'm just talking through people in a sense who will eventually get to this stage. To make extremes you need to use supers. So say for example I want to make a extreme ranging potion, I need to get a super ranging potion and then another item. I believe for the extreme range potions it's like 5 Gren Malls or something like that. That's what I need to do. Just need to double check that I have any super ranging potions. I don't have a lot. I have some super magic ones, and I do have some super ranging ones, but not a very large amount, unfortunately. Alright, so join us a wee bit later. After I've set everything up, I'll end up having to decamp potions because most of them were in 4s. I had to make them into 3s. I had to get secondary ingredients, blah blah blah. So now, as you can see, I have made myself 374 extreme magics and 391 extreme ranging potions. However, I've still actually got some magics left over which I need to do. I was like, you know what, obviously I'll go ahead and buy, I don't know, 300 of super ranging and 300 of the equivalent ingredient. Same with that, but obviously because you're saving ingredients and saving potions, there's in a sense you can calculate it because it's random though. It's like a roughly 10% chance. That doesn't necessarily mean 1 in 10 as such, it's a bit random, so I had to judge that a wee bit differently. I've still not even got around to my extreme defenses yet. I'm going to go for a lot more of these actually, just because I already had them bought. I'm pretty sure they got donated by somebody who also donated to me some clean Lantidime. I actually sold quite a bit of them. I had 100 in my bank though, but I went out and bought some more. So we're just about to hit level 94 now actually, so what I'm very quickly going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and withdraw. And the great thing about this actually, or doing super range and super magics, is that fortunately, as you can see, you can get away with just stacking. So that means you can get 27 potions in and then the tertiary or the other ingredient, I guess you could say, in your inventory. Whereas when you're doing other ones like super to extreme defenses, then it's a 14 and 14. there we go, there's the level there, it's level 94, which is nice to see. Prayer Renewal, that's a very good potion, but bar that, Super Prayer Restore, not too bad as well. Actually, that's a very good potion. So we're at the stage where, and this is why I've always enjoyed Herblore, I think that's partially why Herblore is so expensive. Like I said earlier on in the video, smithing isn't that advantageous skill these days, but Herblore really is. And it's great to have a high Herblore level, and I'm now actually really starting to see that effect with some of the potions I can now go ahead and make. Extremes are obviously very good when I first got them. I have been using them a fair amount, but overloads and these other potions that I'm starting to get now, they are so much better, and it'll be great to get to use them in a combat situation because it's going to give me that upper hand that I've not had before, and with that upper hand I might have more motivation to go ahead and actually kill more monsters and start bossing. So it's now coming up to reset. I've hopped over to world number 2 and it is a lag fest. Honestly, this world's basically been full the whole weekend so far. I can imagine it'll be full throughout the whole weekend. What I'm doing is I'm getting some hunter here. So every double XP weekend, what I tend to do is I usually most days anyway, I usually go get my daily gathering limit. It gives you about, I don't know, 40 or so K in the hunter skill. Obviously we do other skills, XP levels vary, and also dependent on your level and your divination level as well. So I get about 40k, which is really good. That was enough to get level, as you can see there. What I also do on double XP weekend, just because that 40k becomes 80k, also then go ahead and reset my daily gathering limit as well, so then I can do it again. So that means in a sense I can get 160k pretty much every single day, 100 XP just like that with a click of your fingers, which is really good. The only downside is, yes, you have to deal with World 2 laggy as fuck, but it is definitely worth it. And as a lot of you know, that's actually like the main way I've really trained my hunter. What I'll probably start to do, so I've got the protein traps to use up as well in my bank, and there's also a mini game which one of my friends keeps telling me about, which I need to start doing as well. It's like Big Chomp or something like that. So I need to start doing that and get my hunter up a bit more, try to get that up to 92 because that'd be really good. Well, hold it, you now join me at near enough, coming up for 2 o'clock in the morning actually. Still playing FIFA right now, and I'm doing some fishing, doing it at Barbarian Fishing. I will probably hop over and start soon, I think, going to do Waterfall, just because the boost that I was using gives like a +5, so that means I would start off, I'd go all the way up to 97 fishing, so it'd take a long time to deplete, whereas before when I was using the boost at level 90, 91, I was only getting up to level 95 and it was depleting very quickly, and the boost isn't very cheap at all. This though has been an absolute breeze just because of this fishing costume, can't remember what it's called, but absolutely lethal it is. It honestly makes life so AFK, and it makes fishing very tolerable, I guess you could say, because before you had to right click drop here and it was just absolutely hectic, and that meant in a sense it was a click intensive skill unless you did, well, basically every way of fishing was the click intensive ways, but now with this and with the waterfall it's now AFK, which is really good to see. So I'm just going to continue on here for a bit, and I'll probably go ahead and do some herb lore, because that is my plan for this evening, continue on with that, and maybe do some more smithing. Really not at all sure, I'm just like, you know, I'm sort of whatever mood I'm in for, just go for something else. So it's basically when I get bored I change to another skill. That's really how it's going so far, and I'll probably get bored of this soon, so I'll probably change up. Alright, so it's a ridiculous time in the morning, it's 3:21, I should probably go to bed considering I've worked tomorrow, but double XP weekend, this only happens once every twice a year, not once a year. It's too late. Anyway, so I was playing a lot of FIFA, and bottom line was I was AFKing. So I got fishing up, as you've seen, and I got a wee bit into that level as well. I did some more smithing as well, did like maybe 2 or 3 lots of protein bars. Then I came over to herb lore, and I've been doing quite a bit of herb lore recently. So what I've done is I actually started getting, I'm not at all sure, I think it's the impulse boost or something. It is, I'm not 100% sure what it is. I also bought some ales or something, not at all sure what they are. Where are they? Not that tab, that tab. These things here, these give you a 2 herb lore boost. Though they are very expensive, like 70k each. I was also getting the impulse core thing or whatever it is. I think it's when you got so many players around you and something happens and you get boosts. And I was getting that in herb lore, which is good enough. So with that I was getting like 101 herb lore. So I actually started making some overloads. Now I'm not at all sure how many I made. 115 already, which is quite good actually. And for that, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna need to start making more extremes. So that's basically what I've done. As you can see, my cash stack's now at 24 million now. This is the amount of extremes I have, so I have quite a lot, to be honest. I probably need to make myself some more defense ones. I just need to tick over to the next level now. I need to get a 3 more K, and then I'm basically just going to use a boost to start doing overloads now. Use all them up. That'll get me about 2 mil. Say for example, if I'm to do, I think it's about my 475 overloads, which roughly I need 475 of each. Now I don't quite have 475 of each made, but we only need to make what, like 100 more defenses and maybe 60 or so more attacks. That'll get me about 1 million XP, because I'm roughly getting about 2k per overload right now, just a wee bit more than 2k actually, about 2.2k I think it is, which is nice to see. So that's why I can go ahead, now that I've actually got a decent amount of potions made, I can actually go ahead and make overloads, and it's really fast XP. It's ridiculous. It's like 8k every 14 seconds or something, so I'm making 32k or something a minute in Herblower, which is really good. The thing that really annoys me as well is when I'm about to get a level or record a clip, the thing that I'm using always disappears, like the portable well, portable forge, whatever, always seems to disappear just as I'm about to get a level. Anyway, so gonna make some more extreme defenses until I get level. As you can see, it's up to 100 now, so I can start doing overloads, which is fucking awesome. So I'll wait till I get level now, which I should have got it. There we go. So that is now level 95, which is pretty awesome to see. Only now need about 4.30 million XP to 99. Not at all sure if I'm going to go for it or not yet. As you can see, I've actually used quite a lot of money so far. I'm pretty sure I've already used about 15 mil on Herblower actually. And saying that, though, I've got a lot of potions to go ahead and use, which is good to see. Now, what I'm going to do, I mean, you can't obviously sell overloads, so that's the thing. I don't know if I'll do overloads all the way to 99 if I was going to go for it anyway. I know that I'll need a lot of overloads, but I don't know how many I'll need for the future. I know I'll probably need about maybe 1,000 for the future. Now I need to make more, so that's why I don't really want to go above 1,000. So we'll just have to wait and see really what happens and what the market's like as well. Now that I've got my preset, this is it set up. It's ultra fast. Also got one of these in. For when that, I'm not at all sure whatever the boost is disappears, I'll give me the one level which I need to do overloads. Very simple, obviously using portable wells here. Go ahead, fire, that only takes like 5 seconds. That's done, that's 9k there, done. Go ahead and go again. Simple as that. Now I'll get through these extremes very quickly, but this means actually I should get pretty much level 95, or pretty much level 95 done in about the next 20 minutes, to be honest. So it's 2:30 in game time right now, 3:30 where I am. By 4 o'clock I'll have this level, which is really good, or I'll be very close to it anyway. This method is very expensive, as I've just said, but it is very powerful. So I believe it was 2:29. I said it'd take me, I don't know, not too long to get the next level, and I'm right, it's not taking me too long to get the next level at all. Fast forward half an hour, here we are, 8k to go. I think I'm actually just about to run out of extremes, maybe at 1 or 2 inventories in, but there we go, that is the level. So 96 or 95 I should say, it was quite easy. 96 now, so I can definitely do overloads, which is really good. I can also do, it looks like super renewal potions as well, which in a sense just super. Well, that's good anyway. That's good. I'm sure I'll use that. It's too late, honestly. My brain just cannot. Double XP weekends are great fun because you do get to stay up all night, but it's when you try and commentate these times, it's weird. And see if I was to do it, like one day, I'm sure I'll get into live stream. I think I'll get into live stream when I start doing Boston and all that, which I'm looking very much forward to. And one day I want to do a 24-hour live stream. As I'm just yawning now, honestly. But I can imagine the 24-hour live stream, like part of it would be amazing, part of it would be absolute pish. So, but that is that. So if we go ahead and actually check my overload count now, we're at 535, which is a lot. The time I decant them into 4s, it's probably going to bring it down. I mean by that, I mean 4 dose potions, and that'll probably bring it down to 400. Might probably put them into flasks, to be honest, but I need to buy the flasks for that, just to make things better for the future. Extreme wise now, as you can see, that's my extreme count, so it's not a lot at all. Only got 2 super defenses left. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do some calculations and try and work out how much it actually cost me to get all the way to 99. And then I'm going to decide if it's going to be worth it or not. I think I'll also try and work out the calculations as well to see how much it cost me to get to 99 smithing as well. I know I'll get to 95 for free pretty much, just because of the amount of protein bars I've got. Right now I've got 602, that'll get me about, I don't know, 625k with that. I need 739k, I've got some corrupt ores, I still need to do some mining anyway, and also the fact that I'm saving bars as well as I go. So I'll definitely get 95 for free there. So I'm going to do some calculations. I've already lost a lot of money, but when I get 99 mining, at the end of the day, this will have to get sold, Crystal Pickaxe. That, when you take that away from its, what's it, Harmonic Dust, that gives you a Dragon Pickaxe, and Dragon Pickaxes are worth a lot of money. So what I do is I just sell it, because there would be absolutely no point in me keeping it, as I will not be doing any mining anymore. So right now they're worth 14 mil, the other day they were worth 15 mil, so I'm not so sure if they've randomly gone down. But that's still a lot of money anyway. I've also got a lot of bones as well. I'm only going to 95. I don't think I actually need the amount of bones I have, so they'll probably save some money there as well. And I also, if I need to, I can just buy 1 or 2 bonds, or I can just go ahead and use the money making methods. Like cleaning herbs is like 3 mil an hour these days, so I don't think money in a sense is too big an issue. I'd rather just get lots of expensive stuff out the way this we can, but I don't want to, I would always want to have a minimum threshold of about 10 mil. I don't want to go under that, so we'll just have to wait and see what happens. I'm going to do these calculations, then probably go to sleep, because it's now 4 o'clock in the morning. And then I'll play a wee bit tomorrow, but Sunday is going to be the big day for me. Well, good morning to you all. It is the next day. Unfortunately, got so late. I think I went to bed in the end about 4:45 in the morning, 4:45 game time, and I'm now up already. So I'm on about 6 hours sleep, but fucking YOLO, I just can't sleep, honestly. It's like, oh, double XP, must do double XP. That's all that's going through my head right now. Sorry if I sound a bit croaky. I just did wake up, literally came straight on here. Thought I'd just go ahead and actually round off this episode, just because that's what I did with my previous ones on the previous double XP weekend. So overall we've gained just under 6 million XP. Don't know, you can't really see that well. There we go, so 5.8 million XP. We got, like, I'm pretty sure it was 11 levels we've got today. Some really important levels in the sense of smithing. 3 of them, also got 3 herb lore levels. Done quite a bit of progressive fishing as well. And 1 or 2 skills have also got a cheeky level here or there, like feeding, mining, and that sort. So now, what's next really? Well, I've still got to do all my summoning, to be honest. I want to get fishing to 93. I still don't use all them protein bars. I've done my calculations and I've worked out that it would cost me about, if I was to do adamant plate bodies, I think on this double XP weekend it cost me something like 28 mil to get to 99. Not going to do that, and herb lore would be quite expensive as well, so not going to bother doing that this weekend. What I'll do is I'll over time just get more corrupt ores through feeding, and actually I'll do some more mining. I'll probably go for like 100 mining or something. I'll get more corrupt ores through that, just because it's a money saver and it allows me to AFK still. So other skills I want to do a wee bit of rune crafting. I've had rune crafting daily actually, which is really good. I also have a pyramid plunder one as well, which is really good. And I also got a delve into Demonheim one, which is great as well. So I've got them, which I might as well go ahead and do while double XP is on. Need to head up to Demonheim at some point as well. And agility, hunter, I've got some farming runs still to do. So going to be a large array of skills, I guess you could say. And that's really the plan for now on. I think the first day overall it was good in a sense. However, I did a lot of AFK just because the new FIFA came out. It's not good weekend wise, to be honest. It's kind of unfortunate. All my friends are playing FIFA, so I kind of want to play FIFA as well. We still did make very good gains though, and I'm very happy with it. So that is going to wrap up this episode of Road to Max. Hope you have enjoyed it. Tell me what you got up to on your first day, and tell me if I'm missing anything or if I'm not doing something that I really should be doing on double XP weekend. Anyway, that is all. Thank you very much for watching. My name is Hightower 5000 and I'm out. Adios.